getting around is going to be something that more and more of us think about as we come out of COVID restrictions. So it'd be great for us to talk about this. So Moreland's framework for zero carbon by 2040 talks about a 20-minute neighbourhood or 20-minute neighbourhoods. Can you tell us more about what this means to you and, if at all, how it changes with COVID?
If anything with COVID, it probably just makes them far more of a thing. We know a lot of we're all having to sort of restrict our exercise and behaviours at the moment in stage 4 to being within 5Ks. So, and that was initially within 60 minutes, but now you've got 120 minutes to go in that space. So the 20-minute neighbourhood is about being able to access services and food and your basic requirements. So good transport links, being able to have good social spaces and open spaces where people can gather and exercise and meet when we're allowed to get socially close. So that's the concept. It's probably an urban planning concept that has got a lot of buzz at the moment. It has for some time, but it's our planning strategy, or at least the thrust of the Victorian planning scheme is to have urban consolidation. So we're not always building on the peri-urban perimeter of Melbourne, which is our food bowl, or has traditionally been, what hasn't been lost, and putting McMansions there and then having people drive long distances to go places. That's all changing a bit with COVID, we know, because people are starting to work differently and perhaps not rely on their car to get to and fro from work. But the 20-minute neighbourhood is trying to, I guess, underscore that idea of living locally, working locally and being social locally, rather than having to spend 1 or 2 or 3 hours going into a metropolitan or a key centre. So, and also to give you the option to be able to catch good public transport rather than having to rely on the car or some other private form of transport. So they're sort of the basic principles of that. And in a way, COVID's helping to sort of make that more immediate and more of a priority.